Change can be scary, but do you know what's scarier? Allowing fear to stop you from growing, evolving, and progressing. And suddenly you just know it's time to start something new and trust the magic of new beginnings. The Do You Speak Geek podcast is about to level up, people. I hope you guys enjoy this, because you're going to hear it for a long time. The new Do You Speak Geek theme song. Shout out to the homie Hieroglyphics. Villainous on the beat. This is episode 114, people. Welcome to Do You Speak Geek.
DYSG, keep it real, that's key. We the best OGs, dope topics, come see. DYSG, keep it real, that's key. We the best OGs, dope topics, come see. I got a question, do you speak geek? New episodes on the podcast dropping each week. Get hip to the game, I'm giving y'all a sneak peek. Flavor for your ears, bars flowing on unique beats. Blurs and nerds, freaks and geeks. The Source Wall, Wednesday dropping comics you should cop, I think you'd ought to peep. Don't sleep on Dono and Nix, they preaching the gospel. Real ish, ill like mono, they sick. Thumb life if you're into games with combos and kicks. This podcast is a gift, it's as real as it gets. Blurs taking over, with clever marketing we gain exposure. Feeding the community magic, your boy's a nerd promoter. The dialogue is Jimmy Crackcorn, we aiming for gold. The truth was told, I can't speak for other platforms. Sharp as cats out like knives, claws, and tack thorns. We blacking out, going crazy like a black storm. DYSG, don't forget to follow back. Hosting on the airwaves, always keeping it a stack. Flowers to my haters, psych, I ain't giving y'all jack. Number one on the charts, give your boy a gold plaque.
Yo, what's good? Yo, I hope y'all love that, because like I said, y'all gonna be hearing it for a long time. Once again, shout out to the homie Villainous on the beat, VLNS. Y'all can check him out on the gram. Shout out to the homie, the Lord Third, Hieroglyphics. Yo, blessed it, right? Couldn't have done it better myself. Yo, hope y'all enjoyed that. This is episode 114. This is Do You Speak Geek. I am your host, Nix. And welcome to the pod, y'all. This is the podcast where we bring you all the latest and greatest as far as news and reviews inside of the geek realm. If you're listening on Spreaker, that's the home team. Shout out to Spreaker. But wherever you get your podcast, please be sure to subscribe to Do You Speak Geek. Thanks to all people who have been following, new subscribers, new followers. We appreciate y'all. Y'all are the MVPs. I know that y'all speak geek. DoYouSpeakGeek.com, the central hub for everything DYSG. We got the blogs, we got the merch, we got videos, everything popping over there. Please pull up and get some merch. I appreciate it. And yeah, when you browse through the internet, hit that DoYouSpeakGeek.com up and man, save it as a favorite. Follow us on social media, Facebook at DYSGFB, Twitter at DYSG_tweets, and Instagram, TikTok, and Quirk Chat at Do You Speak Geek. Been getting a lot of traction over on TikTok for good reasons and maybe some not so good reasons. I chose violence one day and a lot of people are not having it, but I will address y'all when I get a chance. But yeah, hit those social medias up and check out our YouTube channel. It's the only place where you can find the Dono and Daddy Show. Please be sure to subscribe, like, Hulk, smash that bell for all notifications, and leave your comments. We want to know what you think. New videos are popping up over there. Please be sure to go check out that Do You Want to Build a Universe video. Also, we recently uploaded all of our interviews from GalaxyCon Richmond, so check those out. Miss KD, my wifey, on the camera. Donald helped me out with the interviews. He even had an amazing one himself with Ruby Soho of AEW. I got it right that time. You'll know what I mean when you see it. So check that out when you guys get a chance. And yeah, let us know what you think. So there is one thing that everyone has been talking about for the better part of the whole week, and we're definitely going to get into that after the reviews. Let's do what we do about this time, people. Y'all already know. Let's speak geek.
Suit up.
I wanna be the very best.
Talk nerdy to me.
Are you ready?
All right, we got reviews coming at you at rapid fire. Bridgerton Season 2. With its second season, Bridgerton proves it's got a lot more in the tank. Jonathan Bailey gives a gripping performance as the Bridgerton whose romance takes center stage this time around, and his chemistry with Simone Ashley Cates is just as electric as you could hope. It may falter a little in one of its subplots, but the developers of the Bridgerton family center romance, and the saga of Lady Whistledown ensure that this follow-up is far from disappointment. Maybe no one's burning for you, but hopefully y'all are enjoying this one. Ghostwire Tokyo. Beautiful, beautiful game. Superb visual design and an incredibly well realized rendition of Tokyo. Ghostwire gets a lot right. Sometimes the gameplay can be a little bit, choppy and over the top, but still, beautiful game. Check that one out. 86 Season 1, new anime, people, takes a futuristic man versus AI warfare. It's bolstered in its smart but rather blunt depiction of fascism, as well as the immense attention to detail in its animation. Though the focus and intensity of its first half turned into something of a meandering sprawl, the second half, 86, it kicks into high gear and lands a beautiful landing with amazing story and visual effects. It's amazing. Check it out. Kirby and the Forgotten Land successfully wraps up the series' classic mix of ability-based combat, platforming, and secret hunting into the third dimension. Can't go wrong with Kirby. You just can't. Check that one out. The Halo season premiere episode Contact. Given how integral the massive battles between humanity and the Covenant are to the appeal of the Halo franchise, the lackluster action in the Halo premiere has cause for concern. However, the series gets enough right, in its first outing to make up for that shortcoming. As much of the premiere focuses on capturing the iconic weapons and technology from the games, it also shows a willingness to move its story forward with dramatical different directions. It's definitely one that we're going to keep our eye on here at DYSG, and hopefully you guys are too. And finally, we have Ambulance. It may be a little nonsensical, but it's the biggest, boldest action movie of the past year, and a spectacularly raucous return to form by the man who perfects explosions and lens flares, Mr. Michael Bay. Check that one out. It's pretty decent. All right, y'all. The one thing that everyone has been talking about all week long, let's talk about it. Let's get into it. The Batman comes face to face with his biggest enemy in a new deleted scene. So the Batman director Matt Reeves teased it, and finally it's been revealed. The latest Riddler website update has unveiled a deleted scene featuring an encounter between Batman and his greatest villain. For weeks, the release of the Batman in theaters, Warner Bros. Has been dropping new content on its ARG website, Ratalada.com. The website previously announced a new Riddler comic written by Paul Dano, but Thursday was the big reveal. At the end of the Batman, the Riddler is defeated and locked away at Arkham. But he meets a friend in a neighboring cell who is almost certainly the Joker, being played by Barry Keoghan. While the cameo was short, director Matt Reeves said he filmed a now deleted scene where Batman goes to Joker for help early in the Riddler investigation. Now, that 5-minute deleted scene featuring Batman meeting Barry Keoghan's Joker in Arkham Asylum has officially been released. The scene is reminiscent of Silence of the Lambs, where the investigator turns to a killer for help, but in this case, it's Batman asking Joker who the Riddler might be. While we never get a full reveal or a clear reveal of Keoghan's Joker, he's certainly looking rougher than the Reeves version. His face is scarred and he has like bald patches in his head and scabs on his hands. It's unclear if he's just injured or diseased, and Joker, going full Hannibal Lecter, uses the opportunity to play Batman's psychiatrist rather than help him find out who Riddler is. Now, for me personally, I was looking at the actual makeup of this Joker and I was looking for staples Now, if you all read the New 52 leading up to Death of the Family, you all know that at some point the Joker cut his own face off and stapled it back to his head. They explored that on the Gotham TV series, but I was hoping to see it on the big screen as well too. But they didn't do that, and that's fine. Personally, the performance from Keoghan was a bit ledgerish, you know? I feel like he just, it's kind of like those situations where it's like, hey man, you can copy my homework, but don't do it word for word. And he didn't, but I think he was really channeling Heath Ledger in this performance. Now, also, another opinion of mine, it might not be popular, but I feel like this is too soon. I feel like we pulled the Joker trigger a little too soon, Maybe wait. Or maybe not give us Joker at all. I mean, Batman has a rogue gallery so deep that you could really create 5 straight Batman films and never give us Joker, and it would still slap. But that's just my opinion. I want to know what you guys think. Please drop it in the comments. Let's hop into my favorite portion of the show. Y'all know the vibes. Source Wall.
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
Behold the Source Wall.
Can you read, my son?
Well, that depends.
There is nothing wrong with reading a story and looking at the pictures.
Enough said, Stan. Let's hop right into it. The pull list this week, we have Immortal X-Men #1. In the Quiet Council, no one can hear you scream. Ooh, Jesus. I'm frightened already. The Quiet Council rules the Krakoan age, for better or worse. Now, shaken by Inferno and X-Lives of Wolverine, X-Deaths of Wolverine, they strive to hold together no matter how much they want to tear each other apart. Writer Kieron Gillen returns to the world of X with artist Lucas Wernick to bring us all into the room where it happens. It being the most powerful people on Earth deciding the fate of the whole planet. Prepare for sinister secrets to be revealed and learn that some secrets are more sinister than others. The way they just keep dropping the word sinister, this ain't looking good. But yo, I'm definitely gonna be checking this one out. Of course, I love some X-Men, y'all know me. Rogue Sun #2, a blood moon rises. With an old foe of Marcus's on his trail, Dylan will have to find a way to become a superhero, and fast. Can Dylan learn to control his new powers? Or is this already the end for the new Rogue Sun? Now at GalaxyCon Richmond, I had the pleasure of meeting Ryan Parrott. He signed my Rogue Sun #1, so yeah, I got that in the bag. Yo, series is dope. Of course, it's wrapped up in that Radiant Black universe, so if y'all know me, y'all know I'm loving it already, and I hope you will too. Please check this one out. Something is Killing the Children 21. Discover a brand new story arc in the Eisner Award nominated horror series from GLAAD award-winning author James Tynion IV, artist Worthrill Del Azara, colorist Miguel Muerto, and letterer and world designed. As Erica leads Archer's peek from her past behind to hunt down a new monster, even as she herself is being hunted. Dropping this week. Great book. I might not be following it faithfully, but I know a great book when I hear about one, and this one has been an incredible book. Please check this one out. War for Earth 3 #2. The War for Earth 3 comes to a close as the crime syndicate, Teen Titans, The Flash, and Suicide Squad all battle in one final conflict to decide who lives, who dies, who makes it back home, and who's left stranded on Earth 3. With the Justice Squad's plan to take over the alternate Earth and claim it as its own, the heroes of the Teen Titans and conscripted members of Rick Flagg's Suicide Squad must finally work together. But have they waited too long to stop Amanda Waller? Find out in this final installment, people. Check it out. And last, we have Dark Ages 6. All the sacrifices made on the day the world went dark could be for nothing if Apocalypse has his way. Some of the greatest minds on the planet have been enslaved by the tyrant and are working on a plan that could end in annihilation. Will our heroes, fighting for their loved ones and lost ones, be able to stop Apocalypse and his forces, or could the world end again? Again, this is another book reaching its final installment. I don't like how it's looking, but let's see what we can make happen. Those are my picks, people, and please, this Wednesday, hit up your local comic book store and pick these up. You will not be disappointed. Let's watch this.
Watch this, y'all.
Thunder!
Lannister always pays his debts.
Whoa, dude. I am the villain of the story.
All right, folks, Nova project reportedly in the works for the MCU. Now, according to Deadline, a Nova project currently being penned by Moon Knight writer Sabir Pirzada is unknown whether it will be heading to the big screen as a movie or a TV series for Disney+. There's also no hint as to who will take on the leading role or how Nova will fit into the MCU. A Nova project has been rumored for a long time now. In fact, Marvel boss Kevin Feige noted back in 2018 that the character has immediate potential when it comes to Marvel Studios properties. Quote, Nova is, if we have a big board with a bunch of characters that have more immediate potential, Nova is on that board. Because of the connection to the Guardians universe, because there are more than one examples to pull from in the comics that are interesting. Feige also confirmed that Nova was originally in early drafts of the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie. I'm with it, yo. Like, Nova is definitely one of the more OP characters, and the Nova Corps themselves. I mean, you've seen plenty of verses where they have these dream or death matches online where they have the Nova Corps versus the Green Lantern Corps. So that they're a very formidable group of people. And yeah, they have so many versions of Nova. I wonder who they'll choose. I have my own personal favorite, but let's see where they go with this. I trust Kevin Feige. Y'all already know this. And the last story we have touches my heart because I'm an 80s baby. A live action Voltron movie is in the works with Red Notice director Rawson Marshall Thurber. As reported by The Hollywood Reporter, Warner Brothers, Universal, and Amazon are among the 6 or 7 studios and streamers that are fighting for the chance to bring Voltron to live action. Despite Thurber directing Red Notice and Voltron Legendary Defender calling Netflix home, the streamer is said not to be in the running. This so-called bidding war began about 2 weeks ago and can complete with pitches and a teaser reel. Thurber himself created the story, and Ellen Shanman will join him to co-write the film. According to the Hollywood Reporter's source, a deal may be signed by the end of the weekend. In addition to the Voltron film, Thurber is writing and planning on shooting 2 sequels to Red Notice, which Dwayne Jackson said Netflix's biggest movies of all time. So what do you guys think? I mean, we getting a Voltron movie? Live action? I remember hearing about this a long time ago. I want to say it was back in like 2000, 2001. And they had only announced that Pharrell was doing the score to Voltron, which I was completely hyped for. But yeah, I'm with it. Voltron movie, let's get that going on the big screen. It may go to a streaming service, but I would love to see that in the big screen. I mean, to me, Voltron deserves a big screen movie theatrical release rollout. But what do you guys think? All right, people, let's hop into Thumb Life.
Peace, love, and video games!
It's on like Donkey Kong.
That man is playing Galaga.
Alright gamers, CD Projekt Red confirms a new Witcher game is in development and will use the Unreal Engine 5. So CD Projekt Red has confirmed that a new Witcher game is currently in development and that it will use the Unreal 5 engine. While not much has been revealed about the upcoming game, the announcement did confirm that this new game will be kicking off a new saga for the franchise and a new technology partnership with Epic Games. No development time frame or release date were given, but CD Projekt Red did share a teaser image that features a medallion and the phrase, "A new saga begins." CD Projekt did state, however, that we are not planning on making the game exclusive to one storefront, despite working together with Epic. There was also no word as to whether Geralt or Rivera would star in this new saga, but the medallion does appear to be of a similar fashion to Geralt's Wolf medallion. That is just one of those that were given to the Witcher candidates from the School of the Wolf after they passed the trial of the grasses. The medallion is covered in snow, so it could be one from the School of Cat or a new school altogether, but we will have to wait to find out. The move to Unreal Engine 5 is also notable, as CD Projekt Red has used their own proprietary rendering technology, that's hard to say, to build their game since The Witcher 2 Assassin of Kings. So what do you guys think? You know, a new Witcher game, we might have a new school, a new medallion, a new Witcher, a new everything. Leave it in the comments. I want to know what y'all think. New Witcher game should be dope. You know, on Unreal 5, yeah, should be fire. And our last piece of news for Thumb Life: Rockstar. They want your money because they're launching a GTA Online subscription service called GTA Plus. Now, with this new subscription service, it's set to launch on March 29th. It will cost $5.99 per month and provide subscribers with a reoccurring monthly bank deposit of GTA Cash, $500,000, ensuring players have plenty of cash to spend in the online open world. There will also be a wide range of members-only bonuses, including exclusive properties, vehicles, upgrades, discounts, and cash RP bonuses. Rockstar also mentioned that there will be the ability to unlock gameplay updates that you may have missed out on, suggesting previously time-limited content may be accessible with GTA Plus. This will be available on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X versions only. Yo, to me, I think they're really milking GTA for all it's worth, man, until they give us a new one. This sounds like their Kickstarter that they need to fund GTA 6. It's kind of like, yeah, we're broke, and we really can't make GTA 6, so we're going to put out GTA Plus, but it's really our Kickstarter. You know, please help fund our project. Would that be sad if that was true, though? Would that be sad? Oh, man. But what do you guys think? GTA players out there for online. I think that it's a good deal. I mean, $500,000 GTA Cash is already $10 anyway. And now you get it monthly for just $6. I mean, not bad. Not bad at all. All right, you nerds. Let's mark out.
So what you gonna do?
Goodbye and good night. Bang!
All right, you wrestling smarts. This news hurts me. I knew the day would come eventually, but it still hurts no less. WWE legend Triple H announces his retirement. Speaking to Stephen A. Smith on ESPN's First Take and shared in a tweet from the official WWE account, Triple H said his time in the ring was over. The 14-time world champion teased retirement on his own Twitter account, saying he would be delivering an update on his health and future in the interview. He told Smith, quote, "As far as in-ring, which I get asked a lot, I'm done. I won't ever wrestle again. First of all, I have a defibrillator in my chest. It's probably not a good idea for me to get zapped on live TV." And that would be horrible, absolutely horrible. But man, Triple H, the game, the King of Kings, you know, he's that damn good. That guy, man, I remember watching his comeback after his torn quad, and I have never heard a more deafening pop in my life. Triple H, I will definitely be missing you in the ring. You are definitely one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. Probably my number one, if I'm honest. Yeah, so the fact that we'll never see him in the ring again, I mean, it's cool. I mean, if you think about it, Triple H has been around for a while. And to see that a lot of the guys that he ran with are also now retired, gone on to other things. You know, his best friend Sean's retired, and then here recently with the death of Scott, I mean, it probably was too much. So he probably just made a decision like, you know what, let's go ahead and hang up the sledgehammer and game over. But Triple H, Paul Levesque, I appreciate you. I thank you. And you will always be the King of Kings to me. As far as wrestling, you're not Jesus. Anyway, people, that is the pod. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank you all for listening. Please be sure to listen to this podcast. Subscribe to this podcast. Let your boy know what you think about this podcast. Visit the website, DYSGgeek.com. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Quirk Chat. Check out our YouTube channel. Like the video. Subscribe there. As always, people, live to play to win to live. I speak geek. Do you speak geek?